Story 1. I'm not the most sociable guy. I've never really liked crowds. Most of the social interactions I take part in are on the internet. This all started after reading a post on Reddit about free movies. A Reddit user claimed that a certain site on the deep web had full versions of all the new Marvel movies. I'm a huge Marvel fan, and I didn't have the money to go see them in theaters, so I followed his instructions and arrived at the site on the deep web. For the first few days, the website was great. All the movies were in perfect quality, and I was having a blast. I even made a friend in one of the comments sections. His username was JohnJohn6. John said he was around my age and also really loved Marvel movies. He told me that he found this site on Reddit just as I did. The next few days, John started to get weird. He kept saying how much he wanted to meet me. He said we could watch Marvel movies together. I knew my parents wouldn't want me to meet him, so I kept telling him no, and that I thought it would be better to keep our friendship virtual. The next night, John sent me a picture of a signed Captain America shield. He said he met the actor at a Marvel convention. He claimed that he needed my exact address so he could mail it to me. He was going to give it to me for free and for being a great friend to him. I was so excited. Captain America is my favorite character of all time. I typed in my address and he quickly logged off. I was shocked he didn't say goodbye or anything, but I figured he just wanted to send me the shield as soon as possible. A few days passed and I heard nothing from John. I figured he just forgot about me and the shield thing was all a joke. The next Friday night, my parents went to dinner together and left me home alone. They never usually do this, but the babysitter canceled and they told me to just go to bed by 10. The night went pretty well. I watched some more movies on the deep web and then turned off my lights and went to bed. As I was dozing off, I heard the floor creak down the hallway. I turned over to look, and I couldn't believe my eyes. There was a man standing near the window. He was just standing there and staring down the hallway towards my bedroom. He suddenly started sprinting down the hallway directly towards me. I jumped out of my bed and slammed my bedroom door shut. I quickly locked it. He started turning the knob furiously and banging on the door. I then barricaded my door with my computer desk and hid in the corner. As soon as I thought the door would give out, I saw car lights approaching my house. It was my parents. They were home early from dinner. I heard the man run down the hallway and open the window. I told my parents what happened, and they chalked it up to my imagination. I keep trying to tell them I was not making it up, but they just think I watch too many scary movies. I haven't been on the deep web since. Stay safe surfing the deep web. You never know who you are dealing with. Story 2. It was my third year of college. I was taking a social sciences course and had to write a term paper. I decided to write about human interactions on the internet. After not finding anything interesting on the traditional internet, I decided to take my research to the next level. I accessed the deep web. I know that the deep web has very horrible things on it, things I don't even want to repeat, but it also has forums to sell some mainstream goods, like fireworks. As part of my research, I decided to go on a fireworks forum called Fireworks International. I wanted to see if the deep web marketplace was as real as people claim it to be. A user by the name of Craven01 posted that he had 50 mortars and a few hundred firecrackers to sell. He also stated that he was located in my general area. I replied to his post and requested 10 mortars and a few packages of firecrackers. I told him that I would come to pick them up at a public park in my town. I know, it was stupid, but I'm a pretty large guy. I'm not easily scared, and I can definitely defend myself. Craven agreed, and we agreed to meet a bit after nightfall to ensure no police would see us, as fireworks are illegal in my area. I got into my car and drove to the park. It was completely dark, and the park was empty. I brought the agreed upon cash and was waiting on a bench. I was waiting for almost a full hour. Just as I was about to get up to leave, I saw a man approaching from the parking lot. He was wearing a sweatshirt and had his hood covering his face. Thinking it was Craven, I got up and started approaching him. I suddenly saw 4 other men coming from the other sides of the park. They were all wearing the same exact sweatshirts, and all of their faces were covered by hoods. I quickly realized that this was some sort of setup and began sprinting deeper into the park. As if on cue, 2 more men dressed in the same way came from that direction. I was trapped. They were coming from every direction. Just as they started to close in on me, a siren went off. It was the police. They must have sent a squad car to patrol the park at night. The men ran off into the woods behind the park. I told the cops everything that happened. Yes, even about my intention to buy illegal fireworks. Their cybercrimes unit investigated the forum but could not find anything about Craven or the forum's administrators. Needless to say, I haven't been on the deep web since. The deep web is a very dangerous place. You might think you are just surfing the internet, or in my case, buying fireworks, but you just might lose your life. Story 3. It was the summer of 2015. I was surfing the internet late one night when I came across a Wikipedia page about the deep web. It named all these forums and websites. I was really bored that summer and wanted to see if there was anything insane on there. I know, it was immature and stupid, but I was just a kid. After seeing a few websites selling drugs and other illegal substances, I came across a forum about horror movies. I'm a huge scary movie fan, so I was hooked. There were a ton of active users who constantly discussed horror films and knew all interesting facts about the most famous ones. As I was reading a thread about the Poltergeist film, I noticed that there was a new thread posted. The thread was titled, "Watch Now, Real Life Horror," in all capital letters, with a video link posted by an anonymous user. Letting my curiosity get the best of me, I clicked on the link. The link was a live video feed. I could see a dark room with what appeared to be someone sitting in a chair slouched over. Suddenly, the lights turned on in the room. It was a girl. She was sitting in the chair with a bag over her head. A man in a ski mask walked into the shot. He had a hacksaw and was walking towards the girl. The girl let out a loud scream, and I instinctively turned off the webcam. I quickly called the police and reported the incident. Since the website servers were based in my country, they were able to take the forum down. A few weeks later, I was browsing YouTube on my laptop. It was late at night, so I was about to go to bed. Suddenly, my laptop froze. A man in a ski mask appeared on my screen. Almost instantly, my own webcam turned on. "Hello, Matthew. I know you reported our forum. The authorities took it down, but it will be back up soon. If you ever access our forum again, you will be the next special guest on our live horror showing." The man then held up an index card to the webcam. It had my home address, my parents' names, my school information, and even my social security number. The man disappeared from my screen and my webcam turned off. I never told anyone what happened. I was too scared. Stay away from the deep web. There are monsters on there. They will find you.